What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the We Chillin' Podcast. It's your boy Mel, Zach, Mr. Charles. Uh, man, we just here to talk about sports. Uh, NBA is a week away from the
Playoffs.
2025 playoffs.
I was about to say it's
So
been here all year.
why not? What I say?
You said the NBA is 2 weeks away, or something. You said I might say it's been going on
NBA.
for a while.
Hey, let me do my job.
It's been
NBA
going
is a
on.
week away from the NBA playoffs.
Okay, there we go.
2025 playoffs. Lakers in 5. Anyway, on the docket today, we got, of course, we're going to talk playoffs and what's going to happen when that happens. I will pose a question. If the question is, do you guys think the NBA is picking on Ja Morant? Then we got LeBron having his own Barbie.
LeKin.
A Ken doll Barbie, yeah.
LeKin doll.
LeKin doll. And then Luka Doncic going back to Dallas and dropping 45 on them boys. So let's talk a little today. Pelicans and Bucks are playing. Bucks are winning 125-104. Timberwolves and the Grizzlies are playing. Timberwolves are winning 37-31. I feel like if the Grizzlies lose that game, that will drop them down. I don't know. We'll take a look later how that will look. So the Cavs and the Pacers played. Pacers beat the Cavs 114-112. Knicks and the Pistons played. Pistons beat the Knicks 115-106. And Mr. Charles, your Hawks beat the Nets 133-109.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Hey, listen, and the great thing is for y'all to have a up on y'all way into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So
they're not losing that playing game.
Hey,
they're not going to lose that playing game.
Okay, so let's go to it. Let's check it out.
They're not going to lose that playing game.
So right now, they're if we look to the east side, Hawks Magic.
Yep.
Then
you go ahead and win their play-in, so that way I can go ahead and get my tickets.
They're playing Boston.
Play the Celtics. Watch them over in Boston. That's not far from where I live at. So
they're playing Boston.
Right, but my thing is, how did y'all
be in the playoffs?
How did y'all fare against the Hawks? I mean, against the Magics this year?
I think we did pretty good against them. I think we did pretty good against them. If memory serves me correctly, I think the last time we played them last week, I know we beat them like 119-112. I know we got that 2-game lead and everything like that, but I think we can clip them out, man. I hope we can. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
You have a 1-3 record against them this year.
Yeah,
this year?
Yeah. But see, it's not about when we beat them. I mean, or lose. It's about how.
It's only one game. It's only one game.
Yeah, we just need to beat them one more game because the last game we beat them. So I think if we could just keep that going, we'll be fine.
Right. Does the play-in game count as playoff wins, or is it still regular season?
Still technically regular season, I think.
It don't count as nothing.
Oh, okay. It's
literally just to be able to go in the playoffs.
Just to get your butt to the playoffs.
Yeah. What I think is going to happen is I think the Bulls are going to play Cavaliers. It's going to be Cavaliers Bulls. The Heat are not making the playoffs this year.
Nah.
Because if the Heat play the Magic are going to beat the Heat. And I know they got Bam Adebayo and all that over there, but whatever. But the Magic got enough firepower to beat them. So I don't think the Miami Heat gonna make the playoffs this year. The team that I don't think is gonna make the playoffs in the West, Golden State.
I mean,
Golden State gonna make
the East. Even though I live on the East, I ain't really been watching nobody on the East, paying attention to anybody really. The Cavs look good. The Celtics look good, which I mean makes sense to be the 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? I expected the Celtics to already have 60 wins. But on the West side, I mean, I want to say Lakers in 5. I got to keep that. I got to keep Lakers in 5.
Oh, against the Grizzlies?
Against the Grizzlies,
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
so if the Grizzlies lose tonight, they'll stay where they're at.
Yep.
They'll stay where they're at. So everybody is pretty much locked in.
Yeah, everybody's locked in. Because there's only 3 games left. 3 games left, right?
Yeah. So tomorrow's games will change the bottom teams. The bottom teams,
yep.
Your 6, 7, 8, and 9 teams will change depending on how the games go through the weekend. So I mean,
if we lose our next 3 games and the Nuggets win their next 3 games, we'll drop to 4.
Yep.
And we'll play the Clippers. But I don't think
we play the Rockets. The Lakers play the Rockets tomorrow.
We should win that game. I don't know how the Rockets got the second seed. That's crazy.
And then the Blazers on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Both wins.
And those are our last 2 games.
Both wins. Those will be both dubs.
And that puts us at 51. So the Nuggets. You
only got 2 games too, right?
Denver Nuggets play the Rockets. Nope. Hold on. Give me a second. Scanning. Dang, so when do the Denver Nuggets play again?
They done, bro.
Nah, hold on.
Nobody cares.
I know. I'm just saying, but right now, that's the only team that we weren't about, them and the Clippers. But the Clippers, I ain't really stunting the Clippers, man. The Clippers play the Kings tomorrow. Oh, the Nuggets play the Grizzlies tomorrow. So that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow is going to be what causes the little change. So yeah, I mean, I like our chances no matter what. I like what we look like against the Grizzlies, because apparently the Grizzlies are not good in the West.
Never have been.
Hey, if the Grizzlies went over to the East, boy, they might wreck shop.
But that's the thing. Okay, so let's talk about state placement, because the Grizzlies should be an East team.
They should.
No.
They should.
Yes. No, Memphis is over here.
No, Memphis is more so middle.
No, bro. Go ahead, put up your geography test.
Let me zoom out. Let me do my zoom.
Zoom out a little bit.
Zoom.
Zoom.
Oh no.
Because look, if you count that, then you also have to count. You might as well also count. I mean, if you want to go that far, then you can say Chicago should be a West team.
Hey, yeah, I like that. They should trade, put the Bulls on the West, and then bring the Grizzlies over to the East.
I mean, but then I'm just saying, like, if you like those two places are like like
Right in the
this.
middle.
Yeah, like that. So technically, Chicago is farther east than Memphis is.
Mm.
So
I mean, but Chicago is an East team, so I don't even know why
that's
we
what I'm.
tripping.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
farther east.
okay. This is a basketball podcast, not a geography podcast.
I'm just saying, man. Like
Now I get it. They do
it's
need to shake it up. They do. They need to shake the. They need
Yeah.
to shake them up.
Shake them up, baby.
I mean, me honestly, I feel like everything east side. I feel like everything east of Oklahoma City in that way
Uh-huh. Right.
should be east.
Oklahoma City should come to the East.
No.
I just want to. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of the East having so many trash teams. That's what we need to
Yeah.
talk about. My Hawks
The East
included.
having so many trash teams.
Yeah. The
He got
east.
too many trash teams. Look, go back to the playoff picture. Let's look at this. Let's dissect this a little bit. So look at how many teams are. Well, we got what, 1, 2, 3 teams that are. I guess we. All right, maybe not as trash as they used to be.
The East
All
has
right.
always not been that great. If you look at like championships, most of the championships are from the West.
Yeah.
Because think about it. You got the
Oh
six
yeah.
in Chicago.
Yep.
You got
You got a couple
the
from Detroit.
you got a couple. You got two from Detroit.
I
You
mean,
got
we got
one from.
Boston.
Okay, you got Boston. Other than that, but like when you think about the West, you got the
The
Lakers. You
Lakers,
got Golden State. You got Dallas Mavericks. You got
Spurs.
the Spurs. Like you have like so many teams that have like more like 4+ championships.
Yeah.
But like only team on there's only two teams on the East that has like more than 4 more championships.
The
Cavs got
Pistons,
1, Bulls got 6,
Bulls,
the Heat got what 3,
2,
Magic got
3, 3.
0,
Yep.
Atlanta has none.
Hey, we got one, bro.
No, that doesn't count.
It does.
I guess the Knicks don't have
Them
none. The
Saint,
Pacers don't
the
have
St.
none.
Louis Hawks, but nevertheless, it counts.
I guess.
1956, baby.
I mean, I guess because we count Laker championships when they were what were
ABA.
they? No, they were what's the name of the team? Minneapolis. The
Yep.
Minneapolis Lakers. We count them. So yeah, that's true.
I mean, you gotta count them all. Why not count them all? Even do y'all?
It's the
count y'all
same
ABA?
organization. It's the
Do
same
y'all count
organization.
y'all? Do y'all
Exactly.
count y'all ABA stuff?
I do.
I mean, I mean, you got to.
Hey, tally it up, baby.
Let me tell you, they count it. All right. They count it. And let me tell you why they count it. Because when I was in Augusta, I saw so many jackets and T-shirts saying Atlanta Hawks champion, and I was like, one of them boys won a championship. But it
That's
was
right.
like
We want.
it was like
Look, let me tell you something.
19 like late early 1900s.
Hey,
Mm.
no, I
And
wouldn't
I
know
was like,
early 19. It was mid 1900s. Let's keep it
okay,
right. And
$19.75.
Atlanta, we've been winning in so many things: basketball, baseball,
Stop the cap.
football, and civil rights.
That
Boy,
not.
if you don't get
Yeah, you bugging. You
Yeah.
bugging. All right. Listen. So we was talking about Memphis. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and so the question: do you guys feel right? Okay, so let me set it up.
Mhm.
Ja Morant has a celebration.
Mhm.
I mean, he loves his celebration, right?
Mhm.
It's a celebration,
Mhm.
but apparently the NBA is upset. I mean, that he's doing it, I guess, for him for obvious reasons because of the whole situation of it all. But he was doing him and Buddy Hill did it to each other. They warned them. The very next game, he shoots a 3. I'm talking about It's only like 2.5 minutes into the game. He shoots a 3 and immediately finger guns. They fine him 75 grand. 2 days later, he now has a new celebration, and it is him throwing a grenade. Speculation is the NBA will have something to say about him doing that as well. So my question is, do you guys feel the NBA is picking on Ja? Go ahead, Charles.
I think the struggle, and I'll probably talk about it a little later, but it's about you can only express yourself so many ways when you're on the court. It's plenty of people to do all kinds of things, but I think because of the fact that the gun situation is so heavily tied to his persona, when he's out here chitty bang banging on people, you know what I'm saying? I think it's more so that I think they don't want Ja to have anything to do with guns or anything that deals with explosions. He can be an explosive player. He just can't do things that point to explosions. I mean, I can really get into it, but I want to give everybody a chance to.
So, go ahead, Zach. I'm gonna let you go before I give my speculation.
Yes, they're picking on him because
Simple as that.
D'Angelo Russell does that exact same thing. He just points his hand at the ground. What's old boy that played for Brooklyn?
Oh, because that's the ice in the vein. It is the same thing, but he pointed at the ground.
What's the boy from Brooklyn? I forgot his name. The one who did the.
Nobody watched the Nets.
I'm trying to think of old boy. I'm trying to think of old boy name, but I can't think of old boy name. He used to play for the Dallas Mavericks. He does the same thing. He just he'll do this and he does the exact same thing. Like Charles said, the only reason that they're saying something is because of his prior history.
Right.
That's why they're saying something to him. Because it's like this. If I have allegations about fighting a bear in my spare time.
Okay.
If you see me
fighting a bear, help the bear.
Help the bear.
I'm just saying. Okay, let me use a different one. If you see me
fighting the fish,
if I have allegations of stealing out of Walmart, every time I go in Walmart, they gonna think I'm stealing. So every time you do something around that, and every time you go in the store, every time you got something in your hands in the store, you can have something in your hand and look down at your phone real quick. If you're known for stealing, immediately they're gonna be like, this nigga trying to steal something. So every time he does something gun related, of course they're gonna have something to do with it. They're gonna have an issue with it. When Draymond Green gets crazy and he start punching people and stuff like that, as soon as he start yelling and get loud on the court, immediate tech. Rasheed Wallace was infamous for always talking junk to people. You ever seen that meme, that video where Rasheed Wallace was just staring at the referee?
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't said nothing. He ain't said nothing. He just stared. He was just staring at him. And the dude said, "Pete, whack, out of here." He's like, "Bro, I ain't even say nothing to you." He's like, "Oh, he's trying to intimidate me." "Bro, I ain't even say nothing. I'm just looking at you. I ain't say nothing." So it's if you're known for doing something, it's gonna look very bad every time you do something. But hey, hometown kid, I ain't got no issue. I say keep throwing them things because if you're knocking
I
down
say
threes, you're
that's
knocking
what
down
I'm
threes.
saying. Keep
You're
throwing
knocking
them
down
things.
threes. Yeah, you're knocking down
And
threes.
you got the money. If it's gonna cost you 75 every time, though, it's gonna add up.
Yeah, that's
All
gonna
right,
add
so
up.
let me get my speculation. Mine is a little bit deep because I spent all day analyzing and watching different clips and stuff like that. So I heard, right, and I'm gonna give Gilbert Arenas his credit. He said, so I'll say this. Who is the Nike person after LeBron James is done?
Ja. It's Ja.
No.
Who else?
It's Ja.
Who's that?
I don't know, man. Like
Exactly.
it's Ja.
It's Ja.
Yeah.
So
then,
it's a thing. So if you want Ja, if you need Ja, because you know when it comes to Olympic basketball, it's always Nike players. Ja wasn't able to be on the thing last time because of the gun situation.
He's gonna be on this next one.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what they trying to calm him down. Like, hey, we need you to look like somebody who we can start putting coal in your back and have you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he wanna be a thug. Listen, if you came from that life, my brother, live that life. Because Draymond ain't gonna stop punching nuts. What's the dude from the Rockets that was humping LeBron?
Lance Stevenson.
No, Dylan Brooks.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Brooks
Like,
did that.
you got to watch that game where LA was playing. Look, you're gonna have to look up when he was playing D. It was weird. It was weird. But all these players get to do what they want. But my thing is, the NBA is searching for that next person. What, Zach? What you done find?
Oh,
he found it.
That man was my goodness.
The NBA is searching for their next person.
Lord help us. That was
since before the gun thing, we wanted it to be Ja.
I still wanted to be Ja because let me tell you,
right? Me too.
Ja.
I wanted to be Ja too.
I'm telling y'all. It's Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag for what?
He's gonna be the next Nike. He's gonna be the next Nike guy.
If it's gonna be, we're not talking about the next Nike person.
He might be the next Vans guy.
We're not talking about the next Nike. We don't care about who's gonna be the next Nike. It's right now. Who is selling Nike shoes right now? Ja.
No, he's not. No offense, Ja. Nobody's buying those shoes.
Look, I bought me some.
Let me see him.
They on layaway.
Oh. Stop the cap.
Anyway,
no, real talk. Like I like Ja Morant. Like
I like Ja too.
No,
I think he can be a great. I think he can be a great face of the league. You got all these people who you want to line up and say who could be the face of the league. When even though that man had the gun situation, at the same time he was trying to drop sneakers, Nike knew better than to not put them shoes on the shelf. And what happened? He put them on the shelf and they sold out.
Yeah. Ja Morant is this generation's Allen Iverson.
Oh my God, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man.
What?
What you mean? What? You don't agree?
No.
Ja Morant is this generation's Allen Iverson, bro.
How long has Ja Morant been in the league?
What 4 or 5 years? I'm just saying. He got the style, he got the swagger.
He's been in the league 6 years.
They're both culturally like remember how AI was during that time? He was a rebel. You know what I'm saying? The way he played ball with the braids and all that kind of stuff. And when I talk later on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the parallel. Watch later, everybody.
Tap in. Stay tuned. But nah, I think because you got to think who else right now can be the face. You already had the one person who could have been the face. Say
Luka.
He's not American.
So
I get it. I would say Luka too, but if we following patterns, homie, not American.
Well, then if that's the case, then
only other person right now is Austin Reeves, the best third option in the NBA.
So you just gonna look past
Austin Reeves,
Jason Tatum?
Because
I was thinking Jason Tatum.
But they not talking about him. They not okay.
They're not talking about them right now.
But check this out. At LeBron James' climb, you had them talking about these people. You had them talking about Carmelo, D Wade, all these people. Even though right now, okay, so can we all agree that LeBron is still the face of the league?
Yes, he is.
So as he was climbing, you had all these people that was right on his butt. You had your Carmelos, your D Wades, your KDs, all these people that was on his butt. Them people is still not Carmelo and D Wade so much, but you got your KD, you got your Steph, you got a bunch of people that's between LeBron and Jason Tatum. So stop saying his name.
I'm just saying, but like Jason Tatum.
Once everybody is gone and they don't have no other choice, yes. But he got to win. He got to get him an MVP. I'm talking about a league MVP. He gotta dunk on something. He gotta do some more stuff.
He's dunked on LeBron.
And that ain't the ribbon getter.
I mean, he got a ring last year. We did it. I think Jason Tatum is the next player.
Who?
Jason Tatum. It's Jason Tatum.
That's exactly who I was thinking. Jason Tatum, like he got all the stuff going for him.
Yeah,
he got them. He's played for Boston. He
light skin.
They don't talk about it. They don't talk about him enough.
You said it. I didn't.
He got a
kid.
He got a
nice lineup.
They don't talk about him enough.
They don't talk about him enough because what they're doing in Boston right now is not exciting because they're playing San Antonio Spurs 2000
basketball.
They're playing San Antonio Spurs basketball.
Yep. And there's nothing.
It's nothing flashy. It's nothing sexy about it. That's why no one's talking about him. You know why they're talking about LeBron James?
Because he's in LA.
Because he's in LA. And Luka Doncic is there.
Yeah.
You say why they talking about LeBron James?
That's why they're talking about LeBron more. That's why everyone's talking about the Lakers more. You got to understand this. What sounds better? What sounds better? A 40-year-old LeBron has one of the best players in the league.
It don't matter what, but you saying that as if they only talking about him because he on the Lakers. That's not true. That man could have been on the Orlando Magics, and the Orlando Magics would be the best team in the NBA. They would be all their games would be on TV.
Yeah.
If you let me finish, I can finish. I can finish. The reason why they're talking about LeBron the most and the Lakers the most is because that story sells better.
Yeah, because
that story sells better. Listen, not only do you have LeBron, a 40-year-old player, the GOAT, not my GOAT. This is my GOAT. Not only do you have LeBron, but you just had one of the craziest trades in NBA history happen to that team. And now we got to see what that team does in the playoffs. What happened in Boston? The coach still there. Most of the same players that were there last year are still there.
Yeah.
You got Derek White. He ball now. You got Jason Tatum. You got Jaylen Brown. You have those players. Name one time you've seen like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, like in like commercials. Other than Jason Tatum, you see him in commercials. But name any of those other players like you've seen them in commercials to where it's like, hey, if I put this on the screen, people are going to want to see this.
Mm.
They're not really a marketable. They're a marketable team when it comes to winning, but when it comes to like views and stuff, like nobody wants to see the Boston Celtics play until playoff time.
Yeah, that's true. Because I ain't gonna
Simple
lie
as
to
that.
you.
Nobody wants to see them play until playoff time. And the only other time they want to see them play is when they play flagship teams like the Lakers.
The Lakers. They
That's
literally,
when
I
people want
only
to
want
see
to watch
them.
them play the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. That's when people want to see them. Nobody wants to. If you had the chance to watch the Boston Celtics and the Atlanta Hawks, not you, Charles, and the Orlando Magic, the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic, are you watching that game? No, because you know what's going. You know who's gonna win. I'm not watching that game.
I think right now we in a time where people ain't really watching full basketball games. No way. They waiting on
idiots.
They waiting on the clips. They
Mm-hmm.
waiting on them flagship teams to play your Lakers against Denver. That's the game they might sit down and watch some of. Your
OKC
Lakers versus
Lakers.
Right. Them big
Golden State Lakers.
They might not even watch if you a LeBron fan or a Laker fan, you might watch them beat up on other teams, smaller market teams, but ain't nobody watching. And I apologize, Charles. The ATL in Orlando.
Nobody watching the game.
Ain't nobody watching that. Ain't nobody watching that. I'm sorry,
Hawks, baby. Everybody want to see the Hawks.
I'll make sure I keep the game cast on the top right corner of my screen.
Look, Desi Banks come watch the Hawks. DC Young Fly come watch the Hawks. Lil Boosie watch the Hawks.
Shout out DC Young Fly too. He just got a deal with the Hawks and Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
he got a podcast with. Yeah. So I think that's dope. So but ain't nobody watching them shoot no basketball.
No.
Hey man, everybody going there because it's swag out here, baby.
They got good chicken wings. I heard they got good chicken wings in that arena.
But I'm just saying, no one's watching the Boston Celtics. Only people that are watching the Boston Celtics regular season games are Boston Celtics fans.
Right.
Nobody's just going to be like, oh man, Boston playing tonight. They playing Indiana. I'm going to watch that game. No one's doing that. No one's watching Boston play Indiana.
I think they are. I think people are watching Boston, but not like how they watch OKC, not like how they watch Denver, not like how they watch the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
They got some excitement out there right now.
Listen,
it's the type of basketball that Boston is playing.
No one's watching them because you can't get on the internet and say anything negative about them. When they play, if they lose, they lose. No one cares. You lost. It's fine.
When you watch the Lakers, say nothing negative about nobody these days.
What do you mean? LeBron can get on the court with a do-rag on during warm-ups, and he can just go, and they gonna have something to say about it.
They're gonna say he out here smoking that crack.
But if Jason Tatum come on the court with a do-rag on, and then he go, no one's gonna say something. You know what they're gonna say? Jason Tatum ready to play the game of basketball that he loves. That's what they're gonna say.
I think
I'm just no one's ready not to say anything.
You're a dummy. I think it's the people who be analyzing those games, like the sideline announcers and stuff. If you get better people to analyze, because you just made a lot of sense to me. How you said that is how I imagine turning on the Boston Celtics game and hearing the sideline announcer talking.
I'm just saying,
but if you get what's his name? Light skinned bald head from Road Tripping that won a ring in Cleveland.
Richard Jefferson.
You get him to talk about the game. You know what I'm saying? Get some people on the sideline that's gonna make it fun. That's gonna make it fun.
God rest his soul, but they still want the Chick Hearns voices. They want those guys. Bang, bang. That's what they want. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear those guys. They want to hear.
Is that Dick Vitale?
No, that's not Dick Vitale.
Dick Vitale is the one that died. The one that say bang is still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Let's no, I come on, bro.
This guy.
Right. So
Oh, that's
That
those
guy.
voices, those voices are
It's that guy.
top
Him.
Tim Legler.
Yeah, it's him.
Marv.
Marv
Yeah,
Stewart.
those
Mob Stewart,
Marv
something like that.
Marv Albert.
Still,
Marv Al. That was NBA. On
steady
Yeah.
NBC.
mobbing.
Steady
Mike
Marv.
Brin. Mike Brin.
Okay. Somebody. It's one of them white man.
Yeah, one of
I
them white.
mean,
Yeah.
no, no,
But I'm
I'm
just
not doing
saying,
it.
like,
Shout out to
listen,
the white man.
listen. That's what they that like. This is the thing y'all understand. Have you ever watched the Charlotte Hornets play?
On highlights.
See,
Yeah.
y'all don't watch basketball,
To watch
man.
LaMelo.
But they do play exciting basketball though.
No,
Yeah.
their announcer.
But
That
that's what I'm
dude.
saying.
I'm not paying
So
attention to the
it's
announcer.
gotta be a collective thing. So if Boston starts playing more exciting basketball, alley oops, more crossovers, they got a lot of pick and roll, stop and pop. What are we looking at?
Just listen.
We can't hear anything.
Just watch a clip of the Charlotte Hornets announcer. That dude make the game sound so exciting, and it'll be a whole lot going on.
But that's what I'm saying. And the reason why he's there acting the way he act, because he know that is what's gonna get people to watch.
That's why I
Right?
watch. If I'm being real, and of course
Yeah.
Melo.
When Melo is on the floor,
Yeah.
you can expect 9 times out of 10 him to make an exciting play.
He
When
gonna
he
do
is on the
something.
bench, you need that sideline announcer to be saying something crazy about the other players that's on the court.
Okay,
Like I said, with Boston, if they throwing more lobs, more crossovers, more,
that's not their game.
but that's what I'm saying. Okay,
That's
I'm
not
not
their
saying
game.
anything. I'm not saying that there is anything wrong with how Boston plays.
Yeah,
But if Boston wants to get more TV time, or at least more people to want to watch them play,
Mhm.
they play regular basketball. A lot of older people would love to sit down and watch them swing,
pat
swing,
pat the
swing,
ball.
swing.
Yeah, dribble like
Like,
that.
no, I can't do it. I can't
Yeah,
do it. I'll watch them, and I feel like they're an exciting basketball team when they're playing a team that I want to watch. But that's because them boys can play basketball. Do not get me wrong. Do not get it twisted. The Boston Celtics, them boys can play basketball.
garbage.
I just don't want to see it.
Garbage. As a Laker fan, garbage. I hate that team with a passion. But
I
I'm
always been
biased.
against Boston because that was always a team LeBron had to beat up. So
only thing I'm saying is when it comes to like what's gonna sell and what's gonna be a quick clickbait on the internet, is it gonna be Jason Tatum brings the ball down the court, swing, screen, backdoor pass, pump fake, in the bucket, play defense? Is it gonna be that, or is it gonna be LeBron James walking into the arena with his Ken doll in his hand?
Oh, that man got a what? He got a Ken doll.
I'm just
What's that
saying.
about?
Listen.
LeBron
What's more
James?
exciting? What's
Yeah.
more exciting?
I want to see the Ken doll, man. That's cool.
Yeah, so LeBron does have a Ken doll.
Alright.
Yes. Let's see.
Yo, like what that thing look like?
Yeah, answer my question. What's more exciting?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
That
What's more
Ken
exciting
doll.
about what?
See how quick you got on that? See how quick you was like, oh man, that's nice. What that about? No one cares about Boston swinging the ball 3 times. No one cares about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you proved the point. No one cares about that. No one, like, I'm sorry. Boston, y'all play good, y'all good. I hope y'all get put out in the second round. If I'm being real. Second round, hope y'all going. You pulling up.
All
Yeah,
right.
you know right
So
now.
this is what
I'm buying it. If I see it in the store, I'm buying it. And I'm gonna
the
put it in the
Kindle.
box
They say it's $75, yo.
and I'm gonna buy it.
$75. You know
I'm
what I
gonna
can do
put
with $75?
I'm gonna put it in a box, wrapped in glass, in a box, and just put it in my garage and just let it sit there. So in
And
5
I'm telling
years,
you, in 5 years, that thing gonna be worth some money. All right. So if y'all can see,
boy, they're like Sanford and Son.
That thing look just like Fred.
All I'm saying is, and people might say it's like weird. People might say
he
it's
can take
weird.
his head. You can take his headphones off. You can put his hat on. It's just like a little
Oh,
Barbie.
that's so crazy, man. That thing got accessories.
People gonna say it's weird. People gonna say it's weird that LeBron James has a Ken doll, but
That's clutch.
let's not act like Michael Jordan didn't have toys.
Hey, no, he had action figures. There's a difference.
What makes more, action figures or Barbies?
And the
Action
thing
figures.
is, but this
No,
the thing. No, hold on. Time out.
The man got an American Girl doll.
No, stop. Why we can't call it an action figure that's made by the Barbie brand?
nope, that's not how that works.
But the thing is, if
That thing
LeBron
made of
just can't,
silicone.
That's not how that
if
works. It's a Barbie. It says Barbie by
I like my
Mattel.
action figures cheap looking.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's like the equivalent of this right here. It's a pop. It's a pop or whatever, but like, it's a pop, but
uh,
nigga,
nah, I'm just saying
no,
him going through him going through the Barbie, him going through the him,
yo, look at me.
him going him going through the having a Barbie, him
Yeah,
him
good.
being it being Barbie brand, y'all some nuts. It being Barbie brand is the because one, yes, it's gonna be worth a lot of money down the
Mhm.
road. Two, being produced by Barbie is going to get a lot more people, I feel, to purchase it. Because if you just make a regular action figure, who is going to be by? Mattel?
It's gonna be
They
made by
don't exist. They don't
Check.
it's gonna
exist
be
no more.
made by
Yes,
Bambi.
Mattel does. Mattel is what makes Barbie. Listen, if you wanted a stuffed animal made of yourself, who do you want to make that stuffed animal?
The Build a Bear Company.
That's what I'm about to say, Build a Bear.
Beanie Baby.
So you saying he should have made a Beating Baby?
I'm saying the reason why he went with Barbie is because Barbie is like the number one in dolls.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
guess.
Like, they're the number one in dolls. Okay, check this out. If I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make my own hat, right? What company am I gonna go with to make my hat?
Snapback.
59 Fitted
Oh,
every time.
And if I was gonna go get me, if I wanted to go get me a juice, I'm
Tropicana.
gonna go
Gotta
with
be Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Got to be
Yeah,
Tropicana. Got to
Tropicana,
be.
baby.
I'm just saying, like, he went with the best. Like, and if
I'm gonna
everybody's
get
like, oh,
I'm gonna get that Tampico.
ew, that thing gonna taste like paint thinner. Or like turpentine. I'm just like, everybody was like, oh, that's feminine that he went with Barbie or whatever. It's not. It's a money move.
Listen,
I
big
mean,
money
I don't
move.
think it
Big
was
money
feminine.
move.
Big money move.
I don't think it was feminine as much as it was just
Random.
yeah.
Bro, you have to understand. Some glaze coming up.
Go
This
ahead.
man LeBron came
That's
from nothing. And over the last 20 years, he has learned the business. And everyone and their mama know he came to LA for one reason and one reason only. It was a
To do
business.
Space Jam.
No,
Oh,
it was a business investment for him coming
Don't
to
do
LA.
that. Don't do
Was
that.
it not? Was it not?
No, yes, money moves for sure, but it was just Space Jam.
No, it wasn't just Space Jam because he could have did Space
you
Jam on his
put
time
all
off
them
in the
eggs in the
summertime.
Space Jam basket.
Say Space Jam still did good. Space Jam 2 still did good.
It wasn't as good as the first one.
Okay, but okay, see, here we go. Here we go. Because all y'all do is all y'all remember is Michael Jordan good times.
What?
Y'all believe y'all just love to talk about his glory days and how good he was and all of that or whatever.
R.
That movie
Kelly
was
made me
not
cry
that
on
great.
song.
Ooh.
Boy, if you don't get
We don't speak of that guy. We don't speak of the Pied Piper. All I'm saying is
Still got good music.
Y'all bugging.
I'm sorry.
Space
Everybody
Jam
deserves a
2.
second chance.
Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2. Space Jam 2 earned a total of $163.7 million
How much
worldwide.
did the first one do?
Hey, so y'all heard about Dalton Connect, right? We ain't gonna talk about the first Space Jam movie because that thing made $250 million worldwide.
Wait, what?
I was trying to change the subject.
Yeah.
So the first Space Jam movie made 250 mil. The second Space Jam movie made 163 mil.
Ain't that crazy? And that's something else, ain't it?
Listen, if Space Jam 2 would have came out first, it would have made that money.
What?
What I'm saying is, if Michael Jordan would have never done a movie, Space Jam, and then then LeBron James did the movie, then it would have made more money. The reason why the second one didn't make as much money is because it's a second movie after about 15, 20 years. It was just as corny as the first one.
No, the first one was better. The first one had Bill Murray.
Oh my God.
It came down and Bugs Bunny had said.
The second one had Don Cheadle. What do you mean?
Nobody kept on Don Cheadle.
Hey,
the first one.
Don't you talk junk about?
That's what I'm saying. Don't you do that about Captain Planet?
Yeah.
Don't you talk junk about Captain Planet now? Don't you do that? Don't you talk junk about War Machine? Don't you do that? That boy was a superhero twice.
That is crazy. That man was two superheroes.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I mean,
that man was Captain Planet. That's crazy.
That was a spoof.
That wasn't even right. That wasn't even real. Y'all stop playing. All right, okay. Listen, let's move on. All right. So last night, y'all, if you haven't done so, man, please like, share, subscribe,
comment, say something stupid.
Comment if you so please. Right. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on TikTok, man, at We Chillin' Podcast. Let's get into Luka dropping this 45. So Luka made his I guess he had his welcome home. First game back in Dallas since being traded. Also became one of two people to drop 45 on
their previous team.
Their previous team in the same year, something like that. I don't know how to word it, but you get me. So we're gonna take a look at these highlights.
W script
real quick. Huh?
W script.
Right. Let's do this and take a look at this. Hold on, guys.
Something wrong with this thing.
And again, every time he touches it, early on at least, all the energy looking towards number 77. The Don underneath trying to deliver some magic, and he does just that.
Austin Reeves.
Last night, 13th time in the last 15 that he has hit the 20-point mark, has turned into a bona fide star underneath. Luka got a hand on it, and now Doncic has control of it. Here he comes, 3-on-2. Doncic all the way. 25.
That layup was not that exciting. Calm down.
Doncic, who now
But he did go coast to coast on that boy.
77 on
Okay.
his back. We'll get it right back. Luka, 3, got it, the dunk.
In shot and missed it by an inch.
Luka has scored or assisted.
Oi,
11 and
on
6.
Anthony Davis.
Jesus Christ.
14 of 21.
Wow, step back over AD, and AD was in. Definitely feeling it.
Finney Smith. Those got on the outside. They give it right back to Doncic. Got to go to work. Going to shoot it with 5 on the clock. 19
Oh, he was
points
still
versus
good.
Dallas at home. Remember,
Look, and look,
this is not the
it's
first
second
time he's
quarter.
faced his former team as he lays it up.
If my team traded me too, I'm dropping 45 on y'all too.
Putting 45 on the head.
Yeah.
Has led the Lakers in that department. Again, they can't pick him off. All too easy for the Dons.
Nice screen, though, by Dorian.
That boy fat.
And that is crazy, man. I mean,
Hey, don't talk about him.
Now LeBron whips that pass over the rule. They leave it for Doncic.
Swing, swing.
2 weeks ago in Indianapolis. Doncic. They're not biting on the fake, so he goes right back out. We'll get it right from Finney Smith. On its way. Down it goes.
And the thing that sucks is
Not a news flash.
he in the Lakers jersey,
Near the bottom in bench production.
and every
Although
fan in the Dallas building
reverse
is
layup
cheering
by
for him.
Rose.
Bro, they watched that boy grow up.
Defender.
Done that a
Right.
Yeah, man. It's like going home and your uncle saying,
You're gonna look at
I'm proud
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, exactly. You moved out of the hometown and went on to do bigger and better things.
Yeah. This one of them janitor at the top of the staircase moments.
Luka trying to
Mhm.
search the rim. He does and scores again.
He just looking up and down.
4-on-2. Luka behind the back.
Now that was a terrible pass.
That was a terrible pass. Luckily, no one was over there.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Like I will be, Stu.
Surprised you're not.
Did he shoot that?
right now?
Oh.
Sunday afternoon, I will. Here is Doncic. We're going to have 2 monitors there. If they win, they will avoid the play-in. They will clinch at least a top 6 underneath.
What?
Oh my goodness.
That was some playground.
Go back. Go back. Go back.
I gotta see this shot again.
Go back.
Phil, watch the left.
Is
hand.
it right
Look
here?
at it up, and let me just throw it
It was
high off the
ridiculous,
window.
bro.
Lift it up.
That's the thing.
Okay, that was nice. I'm
He
thinking about
literally just
rules.
threw
Now
it
the
up.
Lakers are up 105-94.
Wow.
Cannot get
Oh, he was
the
feeling
placement,
it.
and
Yeah.
that guy won't. Shaking his head. Not tonight, Dallas. I'm a member of the Lakers, and we're going away with a victory.
Who is that announcer?
Trash.
So I feel like it was only right for him to do that and
course.
to get them people to business, because the game. So that game was last night. Oh. Something wrong with this thing. Nah, so that was last night. Wednesday night, that game happens. He's dropped 45. First, they play a tribute video. Buddy, face red, boo-hoo crying, only to then get up and get them boys 45. But the night before that, Tuesday night, right? And let me say this, he dropped 45 in the back-to-back. But the first game of the back-to-back, he gets ejected for talking junk
For some
to a fan.
nonsense.
Only
Should've
for
did.
later that evening, right? Only for later that evening, the refs in the NBA rescinds the technical
That's
foul.
crazy. That's crazy. They can do that.
Right, but this is the thing. When they ejected him, there was 5 minutes left in the game or something like that. We
Would have won that game if Luka didn't get
Could-
ejected.
could have won because we were only down 5 or 6.
We would have
But
won that game.
No. I'm sorry. We wasn't down 6. We was tied up when he got kicked out. He got kicked out, and then it wasn't working because he was the one that was cooking. But you give him 2 techs, you eject him, and then after the game you rescind the tech. What does that do? Like, what was the point of that? So you trying for the referees to try to save face, okay, but like that don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think for that situation, I think they were just trying to, yeah, to your point, they were trying to save face. And I don't know. I feel like they should just stood on business, man. Hey, I want to do a light skin rant on that, because that,
You need a light skin rant. How you go
I'm gonna
get a
do it.
light skin rant? I
I
give you a
don't
light
know.
skin rant.
I
I give
ain't
you a
ready.
light skin rant.
I'll wait for the next time. But it's just like, if you gonna give somebody a tech, yeah, give me a light skin rant. I'm ready. Let's go.
You gonna get the light skin rant?
Yep.
All right, I give you the light.
No, not me.
Look, it's time for the light skin rant. Look here, refs. I can't respect nobody that's gonna rescind something after the game over. If you was gonna do something, stand on business. Stop being a little. Stand on business, man. It's not it. Why do we pay you, refs? We pay you all to call the game. You do something so stupid like, hey, I'm gonna give Luca a confused technical, and then after it's over with, while I'm eating with my homeboys, eating steak and lobster, and be like, oh, my bad, and then call up and be like, oh, we gonna rescind it. Well, they lost the game because of that stupid call that y'all did. Refs, you gotta do better. Not cool. That's the end of the light skin rant. I know I'm not light skinned, and I don't even think I really ran it, but thank you. Back to you, Jamel.
I mean, hey, sometimes, dark skinned nigga gotta do a light skin rant. I mean,
That cost us the game. I'm sorry.
it did.
It cost us the game.
Because we couldn't do nothing. He was the one. Luca was the one cooking.
That cost
Luca
us.
was the one cooking.
And we were playing who? Who we playing?
Hold on.
We were playing Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yep, we were playing Oklahoma. And that
Think
was a
about
chance
it.
for us to show. That was a chance for us to show that we can truly beat them in a 7-game series, because we had just murdered them the first time.
But that's not what the league wants. The league wants them boys to shine.
The league wants,
The league wants
they want them
OKC
Thunder.
to shine.
Look, the Thunder about to get them a championship this year.
Look at this, bro. As much as I love my Lakers, the Thunder are going to win the championship. Think about what Oklahoma has been through. Mark my words. Mark my words. I promise you. In about 2 weeks, I think like next month or whatever, is the 30th anniversary of like the Oklahoma bombing or whatever. And I know that because I'm here. Promise you, they're going to break. 30 years ago, this team, this city went through such a treacherous moment. And I'm not belittling the moment or anything like that, because it's sad and you know it shouldn't happen or whatever.
You out there writing the script?
No, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. 30 years ago, this city went through such a treacherous moment, and this, that, and the third. It's such a great time to see these Oklahoma City fans out here cheering for their new and improved Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah, Marv, they've been playing really good this year, and trust me, what?
You got the name. You got the names down.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you.
Zach got that right. Zach got that right in the script.
I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's going. And let me tell you when it's gonna happen. Oklahoma gonna be up by like 15, 20 points first round. They're gonna be up by like 15, 20 points, and they're gonna be like, it's so good to see this city alive and well again. Watch. I promise you, bro. They're gonna do that, bro. I promise you, they're gonna do that.
Why would they do that? Why would they do that against whatever team, this little trash team that they gotta play though?
It doesn't matter, because let me tell you, it makes the people of Oklahoma City feel better It brings them together. It's gonna make them feel better. I'm like, oh man, 30 years ago this happened, and now my team is the best team in the league. We're in the playoffs. We have a great league. We have the MVP.
That's crazy.
I'm
That was
telling you, bro,
30 years ago.
it's gonna happen.
Hey, the NBA do like a good snapback
That's
script
what I'm
though.
But
saying,
bro,
bro.
that was 30 years ago. No offense. Like I don't mean no harm, shout out to all the people, you know what I'm saying? OKC and all that. That was 30 years ago.
I have to go to the marathon for
Y'all
work.
out here about to be on some never forget type stuff.
Listen. I have to. I have to go. I have to go to the marathon run.
That's crazy, man. That was 30 years ago. Not last week.
1995. 1995.
Man,
Bro, that was 1995. Like, come on. Like, with all due respect, like, they done had a couple times to be able to celebrate something else.
I'm just saying, man.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm telling you that's gonna happen. And when it happens, we gonna come on here and we gonna snap back to this exact same moment. And I'm gonna say, pick up that phone real quick. Because I called it. I called it.
Anyway,
That was good.
Anyway.
That was good.
listen. So we talked, playoffs and what that'll look like. Zach co-writing the script for the Oklahoma
Just saying, man.
Thunder. We talked Ja. We did not mention, but need to mention, he is now throwing the grenade. Or we did mention, but need to, reiterate that he is now throwing the grenade. Be careful because they might get you with that too.
Nope, he got a new one. Just 37 minutes ago, he got a new one.
What is he doing now?
Carrying the gun.
Wait, what? Oh, nah, that's 75,000 right there.
He's carrying the gun now.
No, that's 75,000 right there. Come on, you got to calm down, Ja. We talked Lucas 45 and we talked LeBron's Barbies. Yeah.
Ken doll. It's not a Barbie, it's a Ken doll.
We talked about LeBron's Ken doll. Anyway, I want to leave space for the true light skin to give his rant. If
do I have one? I don't think I really have one. I'm chilling.
TikTok comments been real quiet. So
listen, I'm chilling tonight, man.
TikTok comments been real.
I'm like the midnight storm. I'm chilling.
Unplug the machine.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
All right. So it's only right that we then make space for Mr. Charles to bring us to the altar. On you, bro.
All right. Tonight's segment is I want to entitle More Than the Image. All right. I talked earlier about Allen Iverson in my comparison to John Morant, and they called Allen Iverson a problem. They are currently calling John Morant a problem, and maybe the issue is they don't see the problem as really a process. That's what I see between these two individuals. Iverson wore cornrows, tattoos, and was unapologetic about his identity in the NBA in the early 2000s. Ja, he's making people uncomfortable. He's out here doing his thing. He's balling out of control. But now the cameras are always rolling, and the expectations seem to be louder now than even during the time of Allen Iverson. They both have the same fire, both had the same passion, both refused to conform. But the key difference is that Iverson was learning how to lead in a league that wanted silence. Ja is trying to lead in a league that wants control. And then I think about scripture. I'm going to just slide this in there. 1 Samuel chapter 16 and 7. It simply says that man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. They saw Iverson's braids, but God may have saw his bravery. or certain people see Ja's celebrations, but maybe God might be looking at his calling. And so I guess if I did an altar call tonight, every young leader that's listening to me, every Ja that's in the world that's full of critics, don't shrink because of the stares. Don't hide behind because of the headlines. You are not your image. You're God's investment. And even though you may feel misunderstood, you may feel labeled, even in that, God still sees your style. And my closing word is, it's not just for Ja. It's really for anyone that's trying to figure out what it means to be real in a world that wants control. Those that want to be transparent in the world that's asking you to give your filtered self. But trust me, the anointing that's on your life is absolutely real, and the image doesn't stop that. That's your call. That's your altar call for tonight. Come as you are. Don't worry about what the world has to say. Just be you. It's the altar call. With the game meets grace. Back to you.
Yeah. So I mean, we always
I was about to say, you leave me out.
no, I ain't gonna never leave you out. I almost had me a Luca. Almost had me a Luca real quick. But what a game meets grace, man. We in here. Listen, if you haven't done so, I must say it over and over again. Please, man, support. All we need you to do is thumbs up that thing, man. Subscribe. I don't even need you to click the bell because I'm gonna make sure I let you know when we go live and when videos and stuff like that. Watch, man. Engage. Talk to us. You know what I'm saying? We would love y'all input. We gonna keep on bringing y'all this heat because this ain't gonna stop. We gonna get on as often as we can and we gonna bring it to you. But I love y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned. We gonna always give y'all what y'all need, whether it's sports, whether it's comedy, whether it's bring you to the altar to give you a little bit of Jesus. And that's been another episode, man. Your boy Mel, Mr. Charles, and Zach. Oh,
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on. Because I'm looking on TikTok and I'm looking at comments.
Oh.
And I'm getting upset because people on here and they sneaking in comments, and I ain't been really looking at TikTok lately. Sneaking in comments. People sneaking in comments.
I just went through the whole little thing, man, trying to
people sneaking in comments. And it's making me mad because y'all get on the internet.
Hold on.
It's time.
Y'all get on the internet. Yeah, I got clothes in the back. Cool. I fold clothes. I'm a human being. Anyway, listen. Y'all get on the internet and y'all say this nonsense, right? It's a video where we talking about LeBron. And somebody gonna have the nonsense to say, oh, they mad LeBron gonna be exposed for using steroids. If he using steroids, like I've said before, pick up the sticks, bro. Use steroids too. There's no reason why all of this good medicine is out here and y'all not using it. If LeBron is doing what he's doing because he's on steroids, legalize it. Everybody need a prescription. Get on it. Because there should be no reason why you play 7 years in the league and after your 7th season, you start averaging 4 points after averaging 25. If steroids is what's going to make you drop 25 points a game for 22 years, go to Walgreens, say I need pill number 3 and pill number 4, get your prescription, and make sure that you take it every month. And then on top of that, everybody else in the comments, y'all keep dropping this, oh, la clown, oh, la girl. Find a new joke. Y'all been saying that for 12 years. Please find a new joke. It's stupid now. It's corny, and y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. And most of y'all take pictures in Hawaiian shirts, and y'all live in Ohio. There's no beach around you, dude. I'm gonna shut up though, but y'all getting on my nerves with that nonsense. Just because we like a player that you don't like, that does not mean he's not a good player. You go to your job every day and you sit in your office and you take your peanut butter and jelly sandwich and sun chips to your desk job every day, and your belly is leaking over your belt line, and you sit there and LeBron, he sucks. No one cares, bro. Get a life. And the fact that you save memes about somebody that you don't like in your phone, nigga, you're weird. Get a life. Please. There's a thin line between love and hate, and y'all niggas is on it. Balancing on the beam. I'm done.
Yo.
Just
Listen.
saying, bro. I'm tired of people on it. Oh, y'all just like LeBron so much. Yes, he plays for the Lakers. Yes, we like LeBron. What's wrong with that? You like your team, right? If we was on here liking your team, wouldn't you? Yeah, we with it. Shut up. Get off our page if you want to talk all that nonsense. Matter of fact, stay on the page. Keep talking nonsense because I'm about to go in on comments. So just get ready for it. And you who said we trying to expose LeBron for using steroids, it's 2025, my nigga. Stop wearing jean jackets. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Stop wearing jean jackets. We don't do that no more.
Hey, listen. It has been another episode of the We Chillin' Podcast Sports Edition.
And you still wearing fitteds? What is wrong with you? And your fitted dirty. Wash
Turn
your
the
hat.
phone off. Turn the phone off. Listen. All right. I know this is what y'all here. Those of you that are watching live, this is why y'all here. To see him crash out. Now we did it the wrong way. He was supposed to crash out, and then we let Charles calm it down, but that ain't happening. So listen, I guess I need to let y'all go on a high note, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Keep on locking in, and we're gonna keep on bringing y'all the funny. Have a good night. What you say, Charles?
I'm tired of y'all, bro. I'm so tired of y'all in these comments, man. I'm so tired. I'm tired of y'all, bro. You wearing jean jackets, bro? And I know for a fact it's a Wrangler jacket. I know for a fact because it ain't no Levi jacket. I know for a fact it's a Wrangler jacket. And the reason why I know it's a Wrangler jacket is because the string in the jacket is brown. Levi don't do that. They have white string. I know for a fact it's a Wrangler jacket. I know you got that jacket from Goodwill. I know you did. You was like, ooh, this jacket $4. I'm about to be firing this. You look stupid.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, y'all be easy, bro. Zach, turn your mic off. Have a good night, guys. We love y'all.